Hello, everyone. My name is Erin Morgan. I am the editor-in-chief of Eyecare Business Magazine and the editorial director of Contact Lens Spectrum. And I am excited to be here today at the Optometric Management Symposium. I'm thrilled to be here with you, Carl. This is Dr. Carl Spear. And Carl, can you tell us a little bit about what you do with EssilorLuxottica? I know you've been there for some time.
Yep. So I'm Senior Vice President of Eyecare for EssilorLuxottica, work on the retail side with our different brands, Lens Crafters, Target, Pearl, and then also on the wholesale side with our alliances and strategic partners.
Fantastic. And so you folks are here, you have a booth here at the exhibit space at OMS. And I know your lovely wife is also speaking here, and I know you spoke as well. So it's a great conference, a lot of energy here. So how's the experience been for you and your wife here at OMS and for EssilorLuxottica?
Yeah, I mean, OMS is a great meeting, has been for a long time. I think I'm really struck by the attendees. You can tell when a meeting's good when attendees come year after year, and also from all over the U.S. Most of the attendees are actually not here in Florida. They're traveling, coming in, enjoying both the education, the exhibit hall, but then also the weather and the parks just a little
Boy,
bit
you can't
too.
beat that.
They're
Yeah.
getting a little bit of everything this week.
It's a win-win
It
for
is.
sure, no doubt. So that's awesome. So I know that we had a fashion show last night here where EssilorLuxottica was a sponsor. So thank you very much for that, for sponsoring our fashion show. We had products from you guys, from Burberry to Prada to Ray-Ban to Michael Kors, Emporio Armani, you name it. You know, we had great and we had incredible turnout for that. So thank you for sponsoring that. What did you I know you were there. Did you guys enjoy the fashion show? How did that go for you folks with the products?
Yeah, so first, thanks for having us. Thanks for letting us be a small part of it. And greetings. I'm supposed to give you greetings from the entire team at EssilorLuxottica. Holly and Jane and Sherry Ann Fabrizio all said, hey, tell Erin we said hey, tell Erin we said hey.
That's so nice. You guys have the best team.
Yeah, we appreciate the partnership with you and with Optometric Management, not just here.
We sure do as well.
But throughout the show. People don't understand that these meetings are a lot of work. They're a lot of work for you. They're a lot of work for our team and different people. So I think the fashion show is great.
Yeah.
Because the fashion show lets you actually have a little bit of fun.
It does. And folks were ready for that. It was the end of the day.
It was.
They kind of had wine and appetizers. And I know there were some fun trends that we talked about. Any trends that stood out for you?
Well, the good news for you and the good news for all the doctors and for all the patients out there is I don't set the trends or do any of the design. So that's good for everybody.
Right.
But as a company, obviously, one of Mr. Del Vecchio's, his big stamp in the profession was combining the functionality of a frame also with the fashion.
Definitely.
I had the opportunity about 3 weeks ago to be in Italy, to be at Agordo in our primary research development facility. And I wish everybody could go and see the amount of effort and energy that goes into partnering with the fashion houses, the Versace's and the Dolce Gabbanas and the Pradas for the product design.
Yes.
But then also the research and development that goes into engineering a product, manufacturing the product, and then testing the product. So really truly combining the fashion with the functionality for a product that works and lasts, also with a product that looks great on your face. So again, I don't have anything to do with it, but there are some very talented people in the group that do.
Absolutely. And boy, EssilorLuxottica does that in spades for sure. And so many brands and so much great fashion. We had a great time with the products. So thank you for that. So I know that you have a couple of different booths here at the exhibit space. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, I mean, EssilorLuxottica, as you know, is a company of companies and a company of brands. Just here at this show alone, obviously, our wholesale team is represented with the frames that were at the fashion show. Our instruments division is here with a booth. And if people haven't seen that technology, go take a look. It truly is proprietary, innovative technology, especially in the place of digital refraction, that is going to change and lead the revolution that's going to happen over the next few years as optometry and remote access and teleoptometry evolves.
Right.
We're also represented here with our lab and contact lens division, which is the core of our Essilor family. And then last and certainly not least is our group of the EssilorLuxottica Eyecare team that's here recruiting doctors and talking to doctors about our retail brands of Lens Crafters, Target, and Pearl. And I know that team's having a great time and meeting a lot of people. So
that's great.
We're here in lots of different ways. A lot of vision recently from Mr. Malari, our CEO, at Capital Market Days. I thought he made one of the best statements I've ever heard, and it's real subtle, but his comments were, we want to grow with the market, not in the market. And he was very intentional in that, hey, as our role of EssilorLuxottica in the marketplace, in the eye care space as the leader, it's up to us to elevate the entire profession and bring everybody up and with us, and that we want to be an open company across multiple divisions that just helps elevate the entire profession.
Wow, that is pretty profound, right? I mean, it's a wonderful statement. So that's fantastic. All right, so if you're watching, you're here at OMS, the exhibit hall is open right now, but it will be open again tomorrow. I believe it's 11 to 1, and so can visit EssilorLuxottica and all those great products and booths at that time if you're here and you're interested. I know you're going to share some of the website information with us, but I just wanted to ask you kind of what kind of initiatives, any news you want to share with us, or cool new initiatives that are going on for the company?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we always continue to have product development, but I think in sort of following up with Mr. Malari's vision, there are some other areas where we're really investing. Number one, Leonardo, our online learning platform, which is really dedicated to optometrists, to providing both clinical as well as practice management education. There's modules on there for opticians, for staff. Ultimately, the vision is that will become the learning platform for the eye care space. It's very Netflix oriented. If you go on and you start watching models or watching different trainings, it recognizes that and then makes recommendations based on
cool.
What your interests are. And that's going to continue to evolve. And then certainly there's a lot of product training on there as well.
No doubt. Yeah, we've kind of gotten a little bit of a tour of it, and it is a fantastic resource. In fact, our October issue for Eyecare Business was completely focused on staff training, and we did include Leonardo as a feature kind of in there, just as a resource, complimentary or free resource for EssilorLuxottica customers and for the market. So such a great tool. So thank you for supplying that.
Yep. And then I think since we're on Facebook and live streaming, probably appropriate to mention our partnership with Meta/Facebook. Obviously there with our Ray-Ban stories and partnering with Meta and their metaverse and where they see us going with social media, virtual reality, augmented reality, and certainly Ray-Ban stories is our small part in that. And I think as our collaboration continues, you'll see more.
Yes.
And then, I can't really leave without talking about one site and the EssilorLuxottica Foundation. There are 2.7 billion people that suffer from decreased vision just for lack of a pair of glasses. You may have seen during World Sight Day a few weeks back, we launched a program called The Right to See. And as an organization, and of those 2.7 billion, it's 1 in 3 children globally. And as a global company, we're really dedicated to curing that and eradicating that by 2015. We want to do it in this generation. And our CEO and everybody is fully supportive of that. We have lots of initiatives, and the foundation's already done great work, providing eye care to millions of people, globally. And there's still a lot of work to do. So we look forward to partnering with everybody. We just launched an initiative with University of California, Berkeley, the School of Optometry. Had the good chance last week to spend some time with John Flanagan, the dean out there, Dr. Kathy Dumbleton, who's going to lead that, called One School at a Time,
Nice.
where we're partnered with them to work one school at a time to help get to the root cause, provide glasses to everybody.
Wow, that's fantastic. And that's a brand new initiative.
So yeah, those initiatives both were kicked off around World Sight Day,
Okay.
October 13th. So
Wow.
brand new pushes, core to what we do,
Right.
but and things that we've done, but those two specific initiatives and really investing globally the way
Definitely.
we want to attack the problem.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for everything you do, on all that front. It is really essential with that much, vision correction needed in the world and all those kids. So thank you guys for everything that One Sight does. So for our readers and our viewers that aren't here and can't go to the booths, and we want to, do you have kind of a website that we could send folks to? And I think we're going to put them in the comment bars here on YouTube and on Facebook. So you could probably just click onto those.
Yeah, so two things then. There's the Luxottica Eyecare.luxottica.com.
Okay.
Specifically for the
For the eye
retail
care.
and for any doctors that are looking potentially for an opportunity to practice and service patients. And then certainly the EssilorLuxottica.com website where you can access everything.
That's great. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Super informative, really helpful to know everything that's going on, and excited to be here and have more going on in the exhibit hall. Lots of folks in there right now. So it's very, very busy here. So thank you for joining us, Carl. Great to see you always. And thank you all for joining us and taking a little view into the Optometric Management Symposium here at Disney in Orlando, Florida. So thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you having us.
Thank you.